hello, the front of the chicken is here. The breasts are facing up. Sometimes people cut down the center thinking that that's what they're doing to spatchcock it, but that sort of defeats the purpose because then the breasts will cook even quicker and you don't want that to happen. So what you want to do is flip the chicken onto its back, and you can sort of identify here where the top of the neck is, and if you just give that a wiggle, you'll see where the backbone is. You can really see exactly where it is. And the only tricky part is towards the bottom, so it pretty much goes straight down almost all the way, and then you have to, I usually have to give it a couple of shots to get it where I want the cut, but for the most part you're just gonna cut straight through along the spine. So if you pull the neck up like this, you can see where to start, and you are going to be cutting through the little bones that attach there. And then once you get down to about, this is I guess the equivalent of like the sacrum on the chicken, it gets a little trickier, but if it's really hard to cut through, you just want to move your knife around a little. It shouldn't ever be like really, really difficult. Using a good pair of kitchen shears is actually an even easier way to do this. I don't have a good pair of kitchen shears, believe it or not. All my kitchen shears are kind of garbage, but I know a lot of people prefer to use those for doing this, and that's even easier because you have like the leverage going for you. So then I'm just going to do the same exact thing on the other side. You want to make sure you have a good strong grip on the chicken and on your knife. And again, you sort of want to look for where you're cutting through here. You sort of just want to cut through where the thigh meets the backbone. And then you've got this lovely backbone and you can see I sort of like went a little far in on the thigh there and then had to readjust. So now you have the backbone to save for stock, and then you have the chicken, which if you give it a little press, you can sort of flatten it. I really like when the wingtips get crispy, so I leave them like this, but you can also tuck them behind so that all the skin on the breast is exposed. And now you have basically, there's no skin on the bottom part of the chicken now, and all the skin's exposed. So this will cook super fast. I cook it in like 35-40 minutes.